Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress and this is your monthly reading for December. We have 3 cards to pick from. They're each from the Seasons of the Witch YULE Oracle. Right here. And so first we have Hearth. And Hearth says, may your warmth take in the gazing flame. Ooh, the gazing flame. Upon the shivers, they melt away. Beautiful. And number 2 is Cardinal Medicine. Thyself bleeds of sacredness and honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. Whenever I see a cardinal, I think of my sister-in-law Tammy and her connection to her dad. When she sees a cardinal, she sees her father who passed away. And I see this oftentimes as a loved one who's coming to visit through a cardinal. And then we have ornaments. So it is a remembrance of what once was and with what will be. A fragile beauty beaming upon thy. I love ornaments, decorations, the way things reflect light. I'm back with my sequence covering here, and you know, I like the bling and the shine and the sparkle, and it's not just about outward beauty, it's about the way light reflects and adds sort of a sense of brightness into your life. Okay, spinning, but they're kind of slowing down a bit. So let's go ahead and pick a card. And with the card, oh look, I just now noticed on top of the hearth is the cardinals. So with your breath, you will choose what card. And in the pick a card, you can go down to the chapters to get your full reading. So it's time-stamped and easy to follow. So basically it's just letting your soul be your guide. Let your heart be your guide. Release and just be drawn to one. Also, there's lots of ways to choose, but you definitely can choose all 3 piles. Listen to all of them because they all could have a message for you. All right, let's get ready and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it a little bit. Okay, close your eyes. Now release through your mouth. Just purge all that air out. Open your eyes and let the card that you feel most drawn to connect with it and the pile that comes behind it. Ooh, the light came out. Anyway, so I'll see you at your pile. And you chose pile number 1 with the hearth or hearth. And so it's saying, come dear, sit by the fire. Hearth comes to a reading when you are cold or rigid or perhaps seeing things from a logical perspective. You're being guided to warm your soul to experience life from the heart. Your emotions don't care about your logic or your reason. The heart feels what it feels, and in this situation, your heart is wiser than your mind. So listen to your inner knowing to guide you. You may feel conflicted. Your mind might be telling you to be more practical, more responsible, more sensible. This is your ego operating from a place of fear. Your soul knows what you need to know, and it is letting you know through what you feel. Allow this wisdom to be heard, and that's all will be well. So it's about warmth and light and fire energy. It's not about dimming your energy just because of a certain situation might have been disappointing. It represents that I'm trying to get this fire to spin the fairies. Come on, fire, spin my fairies. So I'm sensing that sometimes we get disappointments that affect our heart chakra, where we want to close our heart back up because of the way the world is or the way people treat you or see you or behave. And just remember, this is not a reflection on you. This is a reflection on them. And so let's see what else you get. Oh, that's pretty. Candle magic. I'm going to take that one. That's calling to me. So the candle magic is saying, Finger the spine and caress thy lips. Light the spell spilling from your grip. Ooh, it feels kind of like you're on the brink of a true connection, but maybe there was a connection that was disturbing. And sometimes that happens right before the good one. The bad one comes to show you what your boundaries are and how strong you are. And there you are, then you will be rewarded. So this is about intention, prayer, and hope. And keep your hope alive and keep setting your intention and keep visualizing the best. And don't replay the negative. Let that go. Let go of the negative and in its place, put a positive image. Perhaps more than any time of the year, the holidays are perfect for lighting the night with candles. They are carriers of your intentions, invocations, and hopes for brighter days. It is common to light a candle for prayers and to represent the divine's presence in both religious and magical or pagan practices. This simple act of lighting candles reminds you that the light can always be found even in the darkest places, and that light represents a hope that all will be well. Candle magic is burning in your spread to inform you that your prayers have been received. If you're seeking a positive sign for your situation, know that this is it. You must have hope that things will work out in your favor. Also, cosmic forces that are lighting a pathway for you to receive even more blessings in your life are appearing. So your spiritual support team is always with you and will always show you the way when you can't see it clearly. This candle magic is a sign that you are headed for peaceful times. And it comes with a beautiful magic tip if you would like. So carve an intention into the spine of a taper candle using a sharp object like a needle or a pin. You can try single words like wealth or protection to make it easier to fit on the side of the candle. Place your candle in a taper candle holder, and as you light it, say your intention out loud 3 times. Burn the candle down completely throughout the day. You can repeat the same intention after 28 days until your intention comes to pass. Very nice. All right, so we also have this lovely pile of cards here and a couple from the angel answers. So your angel answers say, oh no, that's not angel answers. These are the archangels. So if you're wondering like what area you might like to go into this month, creative writing is very highlighted for you. Make time to write down your thoughts in your journal or pen, an article or a book. So even if you don't feel like you're a great author or you don't have a book in you, you don't have to. Oh, Pumpkin's about to come here. So Pumpkin hasn't jumped on my lap in forever. But I feel like even journaling or writing things down can be helpful for you this month. Okay, let's see what else. Pumpkin, you gonna come up here? Gonna come up here? Oh, hi. How are you? Missed you. So the next one is from the Archangel's Prosperity. Yay! Archangel Ariel says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So you have great manifesting skills this month. In order to enhance those skills, you can use different intention setting techniques like using candles. Oh, thanks for the hug. And then we have from the angel answers. Woo, big happy changes. Very nice. So if you had a little wobble in the road, maybe it was just at the end of the month. December 1st is a new moon, so it's going to feel really good and positive for starting new and getting things going again, where maybe things felt a little bit stagnant due to Mercury retrograde, which is what we're in right now. But Mercury retrograde will be ending December 15th, so keep that in mind. All right, so your tarot has Actually, before we go into tarot, I'm going to do one love message for you. And what is next in your romance? Divine timing. Your love life will soon experience a serendipitous event. So maybe you thought you had that serendipitous event. It was maybe not so much. It felt like it had all the possible signs and situation, but there felt a little bit off. If you had to question it at all, then it probably never was meant to be. When the serendipitous event comes in that is really true and really real, you won't question it at all. You will feel it from your head to your toes, and it'll feel magical and magnetic and magnanimous and amazing. And this could be happening to you in December. All right, so now we're going to check into your tarot. This is such a beautiful tarot. It's the Angel Tarot. And we have the Page of Earth. So she is scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters are coming through, and if you want to do more challenging things, you have the capacity to learn anything, and you could like level up your whatever it is that you're doing. You could level it up, increase its value by learning more about what you're doing, and learning some skills to make it even better. So and it gives me a little bit entrepreneur kind of energy, like this is on you. So it's almost like you may have to do several jobs, and one of the jobs that you're doing you may not feel that you're so skilled at. Well, this is about like learning and knowing and figuring it out. And then you also have Two of Fire. So I feel like you won't have to do it all alone. You do have help, or you have a mentor, somebody teaching you. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So this could also be an area. So like, if it could be like for some people at work, it's like training and then moving into being a partner with somebody on a certain project or something like that. This is just real general, but if it fits in your situation, then please receive it, because it feels like yes, pumpkin, it feels like partnerships are highlighted here, and two people's coming together to really make things run smoothly, and two kind of diverse ideas meshing and melding together. And all of this so far is, minor arcana. So they're just very nice, everyday, casual experiences. No major shakeups for you, although there could be some major shakeups in the outer world. In your private world, nothing too crazy going on. Just a lot of... The only major shakeup possibly would be this love energy, but it's a good one. All right, let's see what else. Oh, and you got... Okay, well, now you got a major shakeup. A little bit. This is major arcana, and this is justice. And so this is fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. And so if anybody is in any kind of legal situation, this is definitely a win in your favor. Things coming out on top. This is you winning things and things being righted in a fair way, a just way. And also this is like karma and coming to those who deserve it. And if you have been playing, your dealings have been straight and true and honest and pure, then you're okay. If you wobbled here and there, you may, like sometimes karma is instant. So if you do something that you're not too proud of in the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, you might stub your toe or something. I don't know. I mean, silly things like that can happen. So yeah, just kind of keep your chin up, keep doing good work, and I feel like the good is coming back to you for sure this month. Very abundant for you, and with a possible divine timing. Timing is so tricky, and so that's why it's not 100% sure, but it just feels in the air. It's like just so possible, but just know you'll know it when it happens. All right, let me get you some charms. Very nice. Okay, so we have, this is the all-seeing eye. It's nothing scary. It's really your power. It's your third eye opening up, being able to be clairvoyant. And then that lightning bolt, that energy is kind of like this divine timing energy. It's a powerful energy and feels like amazing with the rainbow and all your chakras being aligned and feeling so good. We have the pipe, which is kind of like smoking the peace pipe. It represents to me like manifesting, because the Hopi Indians smoke peace pipe, or smoke the pipe to manifest rain. And then we have the fish, which is total abundance and money. And we have the arch. Now, you know, I keep calling it the Italian arch. I see this arch in lots of places, and I've seen it in New York too. And then we have Sydney Opera House, which kind of gives me this feeling of being on stage, being popular, people seeing you, also watching performances, being in the outdoors, theater, and experiencing those kinds of things. The snake is the Kundalini rising. So definitely, if you have a chance, try some meditations where you're balancing your chakras, especially one I have in my playlist, which I love so much, and I need to do it again. It helps rise from your tail, your root chakra, all the way up to your head, and balances all those chakra points, and then give you kind of a very sensual energy. It feels very nice. And it also is very cleaning and clearing and balancing. Well, the windmill represents like the power of air. Don't underestimate the power of air. The air from the fire is really what making this, the angels spin, or the fairies spin. So remember the relation between all the different elements and how they work so well together. Just like the paddle boat, the water using the wheel, using the water to push it forward, and that also feels like this kind of full steam ahead, like keep going. And also like paddle boat and steamboats, they do use like a combination of elements, don't they? And then here we have the dragonfly, so a very strong connection with ancestors this month as well. You may see dragonflies, and if you do, just think about your closest loved one who you consider like a guardian, or it could be anybody that is watching over you and keeping an eye on you and protecting you. All right, so I hope you like that. If you like that, give it a thumbs up, and feel free to become a member or subscribe, or whatever. Subscriptions are completely free. Just hit the subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. And if you would like to be a paid member and get some freebie readings every month and some fun badges and emojis and stuff that you can play with during the live readings, then become a member and support this channel that way. All right, I'm going to move on to the next reading. And you picked pile number 2. All right, and this is cardinal medicine. So cardinal medicine is very lovely. It is all about partnerships and honoring your sacred self and uniqueness. So the cardinals represent devotion, loyalty, and unity, and those are values that are essential to a loving, happy, and compassionate life. So cardinal medicine is like that loving partnership that is close at hand. Ooh, so if you're coming from pile 1, this could be a little extended message on that. And like, our feathered friends song, your partner is sending you a vibration and calling you to notice them. And maybe they're a singer. So be open-minded, as cardinals are also symbols of uniqueness. Your potential to love may be interesting and different, but no less extraordinary. Cardinals mate for life, so any new relationships in the upcoming months could have that potential to lead you to marriage or long-term partnerships. Cardinals also represent self-empowerment, and they are a reminder that partnership doesn't mean a loss of yourself. So, but if you're already in a relationship or married, you're just being guided to be part of the whole without losing what makes you unique. Your sense of self is an asset to your partner. You bring things to the table that the other lacks and vice versa. So always remember that your unique, beautiful magic is why your partner loves you to begin with. And I feel like something like that came out in pile 1 as well. Like this feeling like partnerships. Oh, okay. So yeah, you might want to go back and see how it begins. In pile 1. So let's see what your additional message would be with Seasons of the Witch. The reason why I'm stumbling here is because I want to show you this Seasons of the Witch YULE Oracle. So just special for December. And YULE is not exactly on Christmas Day. It's more like the 21st. All right, let's see what you get. Additionally, I'm a little stuffy, I don't know. But it's not in my eyes anymore. That's so weird. It's very light. It's a very light kind of stuffy feeling. All right, so I don't know what this is about, but you got chills. This could be the feeling you get, when something exciting happens. I know with me, when Spirit talks to me, I get goosebumps. I get the chills. So this is saying, upon my flesh, within thy bones, quivers a crawling, frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. Oh, now I got chills. So this is kind of this is that knowing that when I was talking about in pile 1, the divine timing. So again, if you want to know more, go back and find and read that. This is also kind of like wake-up calls and awareness, and sometimes it's warnings. Like if you get the prickly feeling at the back of your neck, then that's usually a nope. If you get other kinds of chills or upset stomach and things like that, those are all warning signs. But there are good chills too that make you feel excited about something. So your body is an intelligent being providing you with signs, whether something good is about to happen or whether something that you need to be cautious about is about to happen. And also, like, if you are cold or you're feeling chilly, then you should seek shelter and warmth so that you don't freeze. That's why our bodies do that. Your body provides you with warming signs in the form of your intuition or that gut feeling that tells you that something is right or isn't right. And your sacred soul, that's your awareness. And it's what you're going to need right now to be very discerning. So pay attention to red flags and green flags. I read a really nice article or a meme that talked about green flags. I'm like, if your person of interest exhibits these green flags, then they may be a good person. And I was like, oh, I like that, because we're always looking at the red flags. But don't ignore the red flags for the green flags. Sometimes one really bad red flag can kind of knock out the green ones. So if you felt a creepy energy from someone and it just didn't feel right, you were right to say, yeah, that's it, adios, bye-bye. And even if you don't have real actual proof or anything, your body is telling you something. So don't dismiss that feeling and seek shelter. Basically, Spirit's telling you to seek shelter. And so we have kind of a conflicted message, because on the one hand we have, oh yes, beautiful love, and oh, but there's creeps out there. And that's true, you know, and you've got to know like who to trust and who not to trust, and you got to trust yourself when your body's telling you. And just because something seems good and you want it to be good, you know, we want it to be good so badly, doesn't mean that you just ignore the signs and you go with it just because. You will really know when something is right. You will know. And there's going to be a huge difference. It's going to be a huge difference. I just keep hoping so. All right. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Speaking of love, let's see what's next in your love life. You have reaching out. Expect a call or a text from a person of interest. If you don't have a person of interest, then this could be somebody that you meet this month and you hit it off. And so here is the test, you know, like, do you trust this or do you not? I had actually sort of a catfish experience recently, and I went, instead of just keep going with it and not being sure, I read about catfishing and what are the kind of steps that they take. So I'm going to let you know. Catfish people, you know, when people catfish, it's kind of they're usually very good looking, male or female, almost too good to be true. They have just enough posts to get you interested and make you feel like you have things in common, and they talk to you just enough to make you feel interested and give you like hope. And then most of the time, I think they'll ask you to go to a different platform. And that's where things get a little weird. So, you know, and sometimes they just keep escalating. And then finally, it's like the shoe drops. And it's either about some kind of sexual thing or some kind of financial thing that they want. So just keep that in mind when it comes to people out there. If you're dating or whatever, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. I guess some people think it's a fun game, and some people are desperate, and I don't know why people do it, but I guess that's not important. The important thing is to keep yourself safe. So recognize those signs if they come around. All right, so let's see what else the angels want to say. Archangel says indigo and crystal children. So as far as career or life path, you could be dealing with children more, and that might have something to do with a career change or life path situation in the month of December. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Very nice. And you also have divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Sometimes when we're presented with challenging moments, it could be a test to your boundaries. It could be a test to your ability to discern. And so it's just almost like Spirit's just teaching you and guiding you, giving you these opportunities to learn a lesson, as annoying as they may be. But I feel like as a lesson, it's only annoying and it's not really devastating. In other words, it's only a lesson. So just keep moving and keep enjoying life. So let's see what your angel answers have to say. Ooh, opportunity. An amazing opportunity is about to come your way, and it could be a big windfall of money as well. It's gold, it's bright, it's glorious, it's exciting, it's joyful, and it's full of possibilities. And let's see what your tarot has to say. So I kind of had to brighten it up a little bit. We have 6 of Air. Things are looking up, yay. The end of a difficult situation, nice. And taking a trip. So some of you might be going away for the holidays, but if you're not, I feel like a vicarious or even just a staycation could be very handy, helpful, fun thing to do. But yeah, just realize anything that was troubling you before, it's almost like it's, what do they call that? It was temporary, and it's a passing thing, and it doesn't matter anymore. All right, let's see what else. Woo, a 9 of fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So no matter what you're working on or who you're meeting or whatever you're doing, don't let the disappointments get in your way of achieving goals, because I feel like your opportunities are amazing, and you could make some really good money, or you could just have some really great advancements this month in all areas of your life. So keep going, and you might need that second wind. I said this in pile 1, but I feel like sometimes I say things to everybody and I realize, oh, it was only pile 1 that I told them that. But December 1st is a new moon, so that's a great time to start new things. But we're still in Mercury retrograde, so that's why things can be a little wobbly. But December 15th, Mercury goes direct, and so that might be a way where things really start to materialize and show up, and you get excited. And then finally, you have the 9 of Earth. So this is enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. Very nice. I love this one. She's so pretty. And so for sure, this is the sitting pretty card. I feel like you are doing amazing work. And whether you're self-employed or not, the things that you do on your own, the projects and the work that you do for yourself, or without the help of others, are going to shine. They're going to be amazing. You're going to feel very gratified at all the work that you do. And you may actually get some really great lucrative benefit from all that work that you do. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. Oh, you got a lot of words. Princess, Destiny. Oh, look at that. This is a little bit more about your love life. So there is a good guy coming through. A good guy that is making you follow your destiny. Oh, and he makes you feel like a princess. And you have the Taj Mahal. It feels like it could be there could be a destined place, a place where you meet. And the cross just represents have faith in this. Like, it feels kind of like some of you may have gone through a Cinderella moment where like, I can't believe, I just don't believe, I feel defeated, like it can't be true. And then the next thing you know, fairy godmother pops up and she's like, of course you have faith. I wouldn't be here if you didn't have faith. And hey, let's get to the ball and let's get this ball rolling because there's lots of opportunities out there for you, and there's love out there, and there is money making to be had as well. So I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. There's like this thumb down there, and if you hit it, it's like a little confetti party. It's so fun. And also, you know what I noticed when I was looking at my analytics? I get 100% thumbs up, maybe because I tell everybody about the confetti party. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you want to hit the thumb and see little flakes flying at you? Also, if you're interested in becoming a subscriber, that's completely free, so hit that too. And if you want to be a member, you can hit that and look at a price list of, possible things that you want to spend to support the channel, starting as low as $1.99 a month, and then you get some really nice freebies from that. So check that out. And thank you everyone who does follow me and does support this channel. How much I care about you and appreciate you so much. And please feel free to comment. I love to read your comments and take your advice, and also let me know what kind of videos you would like me to make. Right now I'm just I added back my daily dust, but I had to skip a day because things just get busy sometimes. And so I had to make room for this today. But anyway, I am now moving on to pile number 3, and you can move with me if you like, or go back to pile number 1 and find out some additional messages in both piles. So I'll see you there. And here is pile number 3. Ornaments. Ornaments are so nice. I made my own little Christmas deck, and I had have an ornaments one, but I still haven't yet sent it up to makeplayingcards.com, and so it's a printed out thing. It's a little worn out. So as soon as I make that, I'm going to use that for my channel. And so ornaments really is about that sparkle, that shine, reflection, and memories and intent. And for some, ornaments are more than yearly decorations. They represent traditions and shared memories and hope of passing them along to future generations. These fragile little orbs and shapes may only come out once a year, but when they do, they provide small moments of joy to remember, reflect on, and have hope for the future. Take a step back and receive your Christmas tree of success. Ornaments guide you to think and reflect on your situation. And this is something you want to continue to put your efforts into. So think about it. All right. Is this feeling good? Do you want to keep putting your efforts into this? Yes. Is this something you wish to see in your life next year, or in 5 years, or in 10 years? Are you making choices that align with where you imagine yourself to be? And you know what? I highly recommend getting the book, Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain. She does have like a worksheet in there where you can kind of set your 1 year, 5 year, 10-year goal type things, and it's so amazing. I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but when I did it, like, I really manifested things even beyond what I thought I could do. So it can be very helpful to do stuff like that. Like ornaments, you have to move things this way and that until everything falls into place and looks aesthetic, right? If your situation feels like something you'd like to keep around for years to come, then keep doing what you're doing and trust in the process. If not, it may be time to make some different choices. Very nice. So this is a good month of deciding what to keep and what to let go of, what choices to make, and let's see what else. This is a really beautiful deck. Let me, before I shuffle it, we have the Seasons of the Witch YULE Oracle. And I'm also going to spray a little of this between each. Very nice. My sage, my liquid sage. Okay, now we're ready. Oh, falling in love. I'm taking that. I think sometimes they just show up on purpose like that. Oh, and mistletoe. That's kind of an ornament that I have. That it's funny because I never take it down. I always leave it hanging just in case, my dream boat walks into the house and underneath the door, and there we are. Yes. But let's read the falling in love. I like that. So, falling in love. The thorns and roses rip open the heart only for thy petals to bleed into thy soul. Ah, yes. I am a romantic, and that's why sometimes it's hard to be disappointed by people when they act a certain way, when they're just all about the material or the casual. Or it's nice when you meet somebody who is on your same wavelength. So this is all about that, like a connection and a partnership, and also letting go of control and losing control, but letting go. Like it's kind of, sometimes it's your choice and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it just happens. So love is a beautiful feeling. And by the way, if you are reading all 3 piles, I think this could be an amazing progression from pile number 1. Meeting somebody, they being your life partner. Let's go behind the positive, because maybe pile 2 is a little bit about both, like discerning the good guys from the bad guys, or the good girls from the bad girls. And this is about falling for the right one. You know, it's a beautiful feeling, this falling in love or just love. It makes you giddy and you see life through a lens of beautiful optimism and joy. You can experience this feeling in all areas of your life. You can have a love for a partner and family, but also a creative project, a memento, and of course, love for yourself. You are being guided to find new ways to fall in love with your life. Maybe now it's a time to welcome a new hobby or try a new skill or seek love by meeting new people. Remain open-minded, for love can come in unexpected ways. You may consider trying something you'd typically avoid, saying yes to invitations you'd usually turn down. So you may find yourself in an unexpected company of potential soulmate or be introduced to something that truly sets your soul on fire. And if you're already in a loving relationship, this card is a sign of renewed strength in your partnership. And also, like, if you're a person who has been decided to be more open and take more invitations and meet people, and you've found yourself in situations that were disappointing, don't let that stop you. Don't let that close your heart, and don't let that stop you from continuing to meet people. Don't turn hermit mode because of your disappointments. Obviously, there's a lot of unsavory people, but there's a lot of good people too, so and so your romance angels or romantic fairy card is keep your heart open. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. It's not about it's not, that wall that you put up is not going to help, and it doesn't really matter. Like, people go through the ups and downs in every area of your life, and it may feel harder when it's about love and it's about relationships, but try your best to treat it as little lessons and a gauge of your boundaries, and see it as a positive thing, how you were able to discern something and how you were able to stand up for yourself and to stop something before it turned worse, right? So, but if this new love coming in, I'm just feeling that for a lot of people, like old loves or old energy or a negative energy, or like the faux flame before the true flame. Lots of that. It's just all three piles kind of have that vibe a bit. But also those of you who are in relationships are also like really increasing your vibes. So that's good too. All right. So let's see what the archangels say. So as far as career and work and things, you may be guided to do more teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel says, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. This is really interesting. I stumbled upon a YouTube video, and it was saying, well, if you're a YouTuber and you need to make, you want to boost your views or your income or whatever, then teach something. So I thought, okay, that's an interesting way to look at it. It's like most people, when they have a YouTube channel, they usually provide something other than just what they're showing. Like a tarot reader may also sell crystals, or may also sell decks. A tarot reader may offer services. A tarot reader may offer lessons, So for example, if that's resonates at all with you, but wherever you are in your life and whatever you're doing, being a teacher could be very beneficial, but also learning more so that you can teach. So let's see what else. Victory! Hoo hoo hoo! This is some of the prettiest wings. I love these wings. I love the way purple and kind of like golden orange kind of go together in a really weird, beautiful way. It's like glowing. So Archangel Sandalphon says, your prayers have been heard and answered, so have faith. All right. Very good. I feel like that's for all areas in your life, whatever you've been wishing for. And this is Angel Answers. Let's see what they have to say. Success! Yay! I picked this pile now. This is my pile. I normally pick pile 2, but I like this one better. So it's got ornaments and shiny things and love and teaching and learning and victory and success. This feels like my pile. All right, so yay, a happy month full of positive outcomes and success. Let's see what your tarot has to say. 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. Very nice. So very nice recognition on your work this month, and hopefully getting paid for your for your hard work. And let's see what else. Oh, the King of Air. Who is he? He is, so this could be the person that you're falling for. He's brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Or this could be you. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. This is good advice, you know, in all areas of your life, but especially in work and career. It kind of goes along with the teacher-learner energy. You can teach things, but be sure, like, I feel like it's, people really will trust you and come to you if you sound like an expert, or at least if you sound educated on the matter, right? If you've sought professional advice, if you seek out this information and try to keep your emotions out of it, because sometimes people can be critical and it's constructive criticism. So usually, you know, it's important to not take offense too quickly. There in some cases, you know, it may just not resonate with you and you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to let go of that advice. And other instances, it does feel like, that makes sense. I should implement that. So just be aware of what works and what doesn't work. And sometimes in the moment, you may be triggered or not like advice that you're getting. And then later you think about it a little bit more and you know, it makes sense in later. That kind of happened to me too when I first started the channel. I didn't understand any of the feedback. I was so sensitive. I thought people were picking on me, but it wasn't. It was actual constructive, and it helped me in the long run. So just keep that in mind. But as far as people is concerned, it could be an air sign like Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, somebody coming through very bold and handsome and charming and light and filled with intelligence and easy to talk to and witty, all those good things. Let's see what else. And then we have the 4 of Fire. This is the 4 of Wands, you guys. This is the Twin Flame 1111. Okay, this is my pile. All right, so contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. And we have success twice. And for those of you who are making, like I am, homemade craft type Christmas presents, then that's a good news, because I really need a successful completion of it. But yeah, that's but otherwise it can also represent marriage. It can represent parties, receptions, joy, meeting somebody that's your equal, things like that. And it's very a celebratory kind of energy. Very nice. And it makes me think that you'll have a really happy holidays as well. Happy holidays. And just a little additional information. December 1st is a new moon, so that's a great time to start things. And then Mercury goes direct. It's in retrograde right now, so sometimes things can be a little challenging during retrograde, but it feels like you won't have much challenges. Just know if you're going to be working on projects and stuff, then sometimes you have to repeat certain steps occasionally, or your computer may be slow, or little odd things like that. But I think for the most part you'll have an easy time. But Mercury goes direct on March. Wow, why did I say March? In December 15th. So look forward to that. Okay. All right, so let's see what your charms have to say. Okay, here we go. Something fell down. I think it was the elephant or the red thread. I don't know. Anyway, so we have, the pumpkin. Pumpkin has something to do with Halloween, jack-o'-lantern, somebody, like an invitation, like people put lights jack-o'-lanterns on their doorstep to say you're welcome to come this way. Sunshine and a dream. Wow, beautiful. This feels very, yes, soulmate from a past life energy. And we have this kind of sundial and the sun again, and divine timing in the numbers 10, 2, and 8. You know how sundials are really interesting. They almost look like they're pointing to something, or like a compass almost, but they're a little bit more like a clock than a compass, but they feel kind of like both energies, you know, like a direction and a timing. We have the lock. Okay, so open that heart because somebody's about to come unlock it, or try to make it. Don't make it so hard. There is real love coming through. You have the Eiffel Tower, can represent lots of things like locations, and I also like to look at it as the transmitter tower. So it's like right here. Ooh, that makes me think of something. So right here, you on Earth, you are this tower sending up a signal to the satellites, and then the satellites are kind of like spirit or universe that will say, hey, yeah, you deserve this amount of abundance, and we're sending back what you're wishing for. So when you set your attention, when you use the law of attraction, it's kind of like that back and forth energy. And this represents love, guys. This is Chinese symbol for love, and it had a little citron there for my month of November, my birth month. So it's specially love for Scorpios and Sagittarians, but love for anybody who's watching this pile. And it could be Halloween could be a very important day. So some of you could be Halloween babies too. Or Halloween could be something special, or it could also represent like a Jack Skellington type of person, or somebody like a really happy, or somebody who's connected to Halloween. So a little bit of an interesting Halloween energy within Christmas. Something having to do with lights. Maybe it's a part of your decoration. Maybe it's a combination, like a combo. You know, when you decorate, it's a little more macabre Christmas or something like that. But anyway, go for it, you know, dream and shine and have a really happy month. And if you like that, give that a thumbs up. Hit the little thumb down there, and it's like this little confetti party. Then also subscribe if you're new, and join if you would like to get some badges and emojis. Oh my gosh, my members have been here so long, I have to create a new emoji for a new badge, actually, a new badge for how long they've been here. And yeah, so I'm so proud and excited and happy for this longevity, this community. I so love you guys so much, and thank you for being here, and thank you for all your support. And if you want to be part of this and want to be supportive and come out to my lives and ask some fun questions and play with the badges and emojis, I would love to have you on Tuesdays and Friday nights at 8 o'clock. And so I'll see you guys around, and thank you so much, and hope you have a beautiful December and happy holidays for those who celebrate holidays. I hope you have a lovely time at the end of the year. Oh my gosh, and New Year's is coming up too. It's just incredible. I will be doing soon, I'll be doing 2025 predictions for you guys, so that'll be really interesting. But every year I do the 2025 readings as well. I mean the New Year predictions, and also have a quadrant reading too, like with the charms. So I'll be doing that as well. So look forward to those kinds of things to come, and also your daily dust. All right, faith, trust, and pixie dust.